The Boston Celtics' Jayson Tatum has taken the league by storm since he entered the NBA. Blending his traditional forward skills with the shooting prowess of a guard, he pushes the boundaries of what it means to be a stretch four. Today's video will be about what NBA players really think about Jayson Tatum. Tatum dropped 46 points in a win over the Milwaukee Bucks to force a Game 7 in 2022, the second highest point total of his postseason career at that point. With 17 made field goals, Tatum also set a new personal best for the postseason, and joined Celtics legend and Basketball Hall of Famer Sam Jones as the only player in franchise history with multiple postseason games with 45 points or more. Don't think that his teammates didn't take notice of Tatum's showing with the season on the line. Marcus Smart had a perfect response for Tatum's heroics.
That's why you get paid the big bucks. That's it right there for moments like that. And
Al Horford, likewise, was effusive in his praise of Tatum, who shook off up-and-down performances earlier this series to deliver a long-awaited signature game for the Celtics.
And he took it to another level, and that's what big-time players do in moments like this. And he is a special player, and he showed it tonight. Poised, knew when to shoot it, knew when to pass it, knew when to attack. We put a lot on him, and he delivered.
The Boston Celtics and Golden State Warriors put on quite the thrilling performance that Saturday night, in what was arguably the game of the year at that point. The stars came to play, as Stephen Curry and Jayson Tatum combined for an absurd 91 points. The former led all scorers with 47 points, tying Kobe Bryant's record of the most consecutive 30-point games by a player 33 years or older, with 10. However, his efforts weren't enough to overcome a surging Celtics team who topped the Warriors. Following the final buzzer, the two All-Stars shared a lengthy conversation on the court, in which Curry lauded the then 23-year-old's ever-evolving ascension into superstardom.
I just told him he's super tough, man. You can tell the game was slowed down for him, just in the way he picks and chooses his spots and how he kind of manages the game. He's shooting the ball a lot better from the perimeter, but when that game slows down, I don't know if it's 4 or 5 years in, whatever he is, that's when you become lethal. With your skill set, his size, their system features him. So he's a supreme talent.
If there was a silver lining for Jayson Tatum to take from the 2021 postseason, it's that he earned the respect of one of the NBA's best players. In an episode of his podcast, The Etceteras with Kevin Durant, then Nets star Kevin Durant discussed what it was like facing Tatum during Brooklyn's first-round playoff series against the Boston Celtics. While the Celtics lost in 5 games, Tatum showed out by averaging 30.3 points in the series and dropping 90 points combined in Games 3 and 4, many of which he scored with Durant defending him. Durant admitted he had his hands full with Tatum in the series.
Tatum, guarding him the whole playoffs so far, like he's shifty with it, so he got long arms too.
Yeah.
So it's like, and you don't want to give up the three, because he can get hot, and that's how they team get going. But he's just so good off the dribble.
Yeah.
He give you 5 or 6 dribbles, hesitations, and then he's so long get to the cup that he can finish over bigs. He's tough cover.
If that wasn't praise enough, Durant then put Tatum in the same category of NBA legends like Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and Tim Duncan as elite players who he's battled with in the postseason.
I've been in the league for 13, 14 years, and I started to tally mark, the matchups and series and the players that I played against. And I'm like, I had series against Kobe, LeBron, Tim Duncan, the Memphis Grizzlies. Jayson Tatum is in that conversation now because he's that elite level of player already at 23, and I'm like, all right, I can see where it's going. You know what I'm saying? So it was an honor to play against him.
The competitor in Tatum probably wishes the Celtics-Nets series was a closer one, but Durant's comments are a pretty cool stamp of approval that Tatum didn't take lightly. On the first edition of the Playoff P podcast in 2023, Paul George declared Jayson Tatum as his frontrunner in the most valuable player race. George named the Boston Celtics superstar over the likes of Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Joel Embiid, who were beasts. Tatum averaged 30.3 points, 8.9 rebounds, and 4.8 assists. He was also named the 2023 All-Star Game MVP. The Clippers swingman admired Tatum's improvement since Boston's championship series against the Golden State Warriors in 2022.
Tatum is my favorite in the MVP race. What Tatum is doing is impressive. Young guy, went to the finals last year. Like, he could have very well, like, been satisfied with that. He's gotten better, though. Like, his game has gotten better, and he's confident with who he is as a player in this league now. And it's showing 40 balls, 50 balls. Like, he's going crazy.
The 8-time NBA All-Star was also impressed with how Tatum has shaped the Celtics into a powerful force in the league.
You got to give it to Tatum. Like, what he's doing is incredible. That team, people didn't think that team was going to get back to where they're at. They didn't think they were going to be that successful last year, and what they're doing now.
He's no longer just a scorer, but a facilitator and an all-around player. He's coming out of his shell to reveal the personality beneath the cool exterior. And he's recognizing the symbiosis that exists between superstar and fans, one feeding off the other. In short, we are witnessing Tatum's journey from all-star to all-time Celtics great. Jayson Tatum continues to earn the respect of his peers, and that again was the case after a win over the Portland Trail Blazers in 2021. Blazers superstar Damian Lillard, who nearly helped Portland pull off a comeback win with a strong fourth quarter, praised Tatum's growth.
As a player who's kind of been in that position where it's like your role is getting bigger, you know, as each year goes by early in your career, just the experience, you know, you get more comfortable. You know, I just think he's been in those situations more often, you know, and those times are just stacking up, and you know, where he's missed it. He's missed those shots, and he's turned the ball over, and he's experienced it. So now I think, you know, through that, you just get more and more comfortable. You know, I see his training videos. I know he works on this game. And when you put all those things together, you know, you have, you get to moments like tonight where, you know, we down one. I take a shot that I was comfortable with and I miss, and he comes down and makes his. You know, that to me, that shows the growth, you know, and the level of player he is when another player leaves the door open and it's your opportunity to shut it, or, you know, shut the door on them, and he does it. You know, I've done it to people plenty of times. So, you know, I think you got to give credit to him for, you know, get the previous possession, he gets fouled, goes to the free throw line, makes the free throws, then comes down and, you know, hits a big shot to close the game out. So I think, you know, you got to give credit to him and his growth as a player.
Tatum is the Celtics' best player and the closer at the end of games. With his ability to hit from the outside or attack the basket and finish at the rim, the All-Star has seen his share of struggles in this role. But as then Blazers forward and future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony noted, it's encouraging for Boston to see Tatum get more comfortable as the #1 option late in games.
He's evolving, definitely. I think he's getting more and more comfortable being that guy, being in that role. You know, he's embracing it. That's all that matters. You know, as long as he embrace it. You know, keep approaching the game the way that he does. You know, I think his ceiling is very high, and we all see that.
Jayson Tatum is considered one of the best players in the NBA for a variety of reasons, including his elite scoring ability, versatile offensive game, and solid defense. He is a Celtics legend, and if he can continue to play at a high level and lead the team to success, he is definitely going to be in the Hall of Fame. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. What do you think about Jayson Tatum? I would love to hear your opinion, so please let me know what you think in the comments section. Oh, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more amazing NBA content. Thanks for watching.